What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another Tottenham update. Day 18 in the January transfer window. Still no signings, but I do have a new name for you guys. A new name that we haven't mentioned in the Tottenham updates as of yet. And he goes by the name of Spence. He's playing at Nottingham Forest on loan from Middlesbrough this season. Just knocked out Arsenal in the FA Cup in a great right wing-back performance. And Sky Sports are claiming that Tottenham are interested in the deal to sign Middlesbrough wing-back Spence and could make the move before the deadline at the end of the month. Spurs have been tracking the fullback for several seasons, are considering making a move this month. Any deal for the 21-year-old would see him remain at the City Ground for the rest of the campaign, as he's already played for 2 clubs this season.
Yeah, again, I've only seen him in that game against Arsenal where he was brilliant. He played a really great game in Forest's win in the FA Cup. So based on that, I mean, looks like an exciting prospect and in a position that we definitely need, but it's hard to get excited about it when we're desperate for players now. We're short. Conte said, again in his press conference today, that we're really short of numbers and we need additions. So yeah, bring him in, all good, but I hope it's not to the detriment of bringing other players in.
Yeah, totally right. Like you say, I've only ever seen him play that one game. He could have had the best game of his life and been terrible for the rest of the season. We wouldn't know. But he is highly rated, young player coming through the ranks in the Championship. We'll just have to see how this one pans out. But if it is our only transfer dealings in this window, I'll be highly angry and disappointed. But that's the Spence news. Next, let's talk about that Adama Traore. Once again, Jack Pickbrook says it is more likely than not that Tottenham will sign Adama this month. The club are trying to get a deal done. Mike McGrath says Adama wants to join Tottenham because of Antonio Conte's past successes with wing-backs. And Fabrizio Romano says that Tottenham are still working to sign Adama Traore, with Antonio Conte having requested a new winger. But Bruno Lage wants to keep him at Wolves.
We've been working on this deal for 6 months now.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And we're still going.
Yeah, we're still considering it.
Yeah, and when it will get to the summer, we'll still be considering it, and then we're still considering, and we're still considering.
Yeah, and then he'll end up joining Arsenal or something like Tommy Arsu.
And then maybe someone will say, should we make an offer at any point? Nah, let's just think about it. I think let's keep thinking. Actually,
it's ridiculous.
Let's just get this over the line, man. I don't understand. Spurs want the player. Wolves clearly, I don't think Wolves are clearly happy to not happy to do the deal, but open to it.
They just signed a winger as well.
They just signed a winger. How long does it take to get this deal over the line? Honestly, just give some leeway, Tottenham. Something. It's 18th of January. We've been talking about this deal since before January began. Yeah. We've been talking about this deal since the summer. How can we not be not near enough completing this deal yet?
And not only were we talking about in the summer they wanted 50 million. Now they're talking about something in the ballpark figure of 20 million.
Yeah, with a loan deal. Just get it over the line. What is taking so long? Do you want him or not?
And it's not even like Adama Traore is going to set the world alight for us. We need so much more as well.
Yeah, I know.
This is just the basic tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so stressful. Every single transfer window, we have to endure this.
You have to draw it out. Every single nook and cranny has to be negotiated and fought over. And that's why these deals take so long. What are they doing with all the hours in the day? How many hours does it take negotiating every day for this player? Come on.
You know what? Yeah, and on the 7th day of the window, I called for calm. I called for patience. But now, as every day ticks on in this transfer window, I'm getting more anxiety and more anxiety as it goes on. I'm getting more worried and stressed as it goes on.
You're not the only one.
But, man, it's very stressful. But let's move on and let's talk about Dele Alli now, because TalkSport claim that Newcastle could make a loan offer to sign Dele Alli. Eddie Howe tried to sign him twice while he was at Bournemouth.
Did he?
Apparently so.
Well, he was quite good when he was at Bournemouth, so I doubt that would have had. Well, maybe when he was at MK Dons.
Probably. Yeah, I imagine when it was when he was at MK Dons, not when he was at Spurs.
Yeah, so a different player back then. Yeah. I don't think it means too much that he did that. But I can't. Again, this one I can see if Newcastle don't get some of the targets they're looking for, I can see this being a deadline day one where we're just desperate to get him out the door. He's desperate to leave, and Newcastle were willing to take a punt.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. But the most annoying thing about it is that all these things are dragging on, and we're hearing that we're not going to be signing players until we get these players in Dele, Bergwijn, and Dele out the door. And all of these are tinkering until the last days. So it's just like, what's the point, man? What is the point? Just get players in the door, and then if you can get players out, you get players out. Just come on, just like act like a normal big club, man. Let's move on. Sitter Celeste Webb are claiming that Lazio manager Maurizio Sarri is interested in signing on loan goalkeeper Pierluigi Gellini. It is believed that Gellini is not satisfied at Tottenham, as Conte is only using him in the cup games, and that makes him determined to leave. I mean, did he think he was going to get any more than the cup games anyway before coming here?
I guess at the beginning of the season, a lot of people were saying he was signed with a view to being our number one in the future potentially, and some people
now.
Yeah, not now, but maybe he thought he'd get some more game time than he has done.
I mean, he is coming and going up against club captain, by the way.
That is true, and to be fair to Lloris, he's been in unbelievable form. It's one of those things where if there was a kind of dip in form for Hugo, then it's not too difficult to see Gellini come in for a few games, seeing as Lloris's age and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, Lloris has been in great form. He's been fantastic. He's our captain as well. So there's no reason to drop him. There's no reason for Gellini to, Gellini's got to earn his place. At the moment, Lloris is just head and shoulders above him and then some. So, and whenever Gellini has come in, just like against Chelsea in the second leg, he made a bad mistake, and he hasn't quite made that mistake on a consistent basis, but he's had dodgy moments and hasn't convinced.
Definitely. Let's move on, as Dylan Markande has joined Blackburn. We've been following this news over the last couple of days. It has happened, as you can see on your screen, him holding up the Blackburn scarf. 500 grand. Apparently it includes a big sell-on fee as well, which could obviously benefit Spurs in the long run. Which is a shame. It's a shame. He's been here since a very young age. He's highly thought of in the academy, but never really got his chance to shine. At 21 years old, it was probably about time for him to go in search of first-team football, and that's exactly what's happened. Ali Gold says Markande spurned a chance to sign a new contract at Tottenham in order to pursue what he saw as a better chance of first-team football at Blackburn, and he leaves North London for a nominal fee of $500,000, but with what Football London understands, it's a large sell-on clause. So, we just wish him all the best. He's put a nice, touching statement on Instagram if you want to go and check that out. Obviously, he's Tottenham through and through. And he was a history maker at Spurs. He was the first Asian player to wear the colours in a professional match. So, big up Dylan Markande.
Yeah, and also that large sell-on fee could act as not quite the same as a buyback clause, but it could kind of, if we do want to buy him back in the summer, we could say we could forego the clause and do a deal that way. Deals can be done. So I wouldn't write off completely of him rejoining in the summer, not in the summer, in the future, if he turns into the player we were hoping he was. But I'm sure he's going to get a good opportunity now in the Championship. It'll be interesting to see how much they use him straight away, if he goes straight into the team or if he has to work his way in. But I'll definitely keep an eye on his development, and I wish him all the best.
Yeah, for sure. And last but not least, Eric Lamela has won the Puskas Award, which was announced last night for his goal against Arsenal. 2 years in a row, Spurs players have won the Puskas. Last year, Heung-min Son. This year, Eric Lamela. And now he's won the Puskas Award. Maybe the result doesn't make a difference because it didn't really matter what happened in that game in the end last year.
Exactly. Who got the trophy last year? Was it Tottenham or Arsenal? Is there anything more Spursy than Tottenham than Lamela winning a Puskas Award in a North London derby in which we lost and he got sent off? that is
just classic.
The most Spursy thing. Who says we don't get trophies? That's 2 Puskases in a row. Do we not get a trophy for that? What, is it not silverware? What's it made out of, these trophies, if it's not silverware?
Probably plastic.
Exactly. Well, anyway, look, it was a great goal. We said at the time that it was worthy of winning any award. When it went in, if you saw our reaction, to that goal, you can see how special it was at the time. It's an unbelievable finish. It's outrageous piece of skill from Lamela, and brilliant. It's a brilliant goal. So congratulations to him. And I know he's at Seville now, but he did it while he was at Spurs. So congratulations.
Yeah, big up Lamela. 2 years in a row we've won the Puskas award. But that is your Tottenham update for today. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any thoughts regarding any of the news stories we've brought to you today. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.